Not too long ago, this 10-second comment stormed the world.
The thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what?
After that, for a brief period of time, Noah Lyles became the most hated man in the NBA, and, well, the basketball world jumped on him like I've never seen before. Then, not too long after that, this happened.
There it is.
The Germany restart, they get it done. It's the biggest moment in the history of German basketball.
Then, not too long after that, this happened.
Maybe their greatest moment in international basketball. The men's team have...
Ladies and gentlemen, this was crazy. I'm absolutely stunned. Team USA lost 3 of their last 4 games in the FIBA World Cup. And to make things worse, they lost against teams led by floppers and trash talkers. Well, wait, it gets even more crazy. You see, in Team USA Olympic history, the record currently stands at 143-6. That's 143 wins and 6 losses. And yet, here in the World Cup, they lost 3 of their final 4 games. How does this happen? Sheesh. I don't have time for introductions today. Let's dive right in. This is Team USA. On its roster, there's the future face of the NBA, the 2022 #1 overall pick, the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, Hillbilly Kobe, a man who just signed a $100 million contract, and a host of other elite NBA talent. I know this ain't the A-team with LeBron, Steph, Tatum, etc., but it's still made mostly of all-star level talents. Then, on the other end of that spectrum, this is Team Germany. On their roster is the flop master himself, 2 brothers on a tanking team, a journeyman, and, well, you see this guy here who has 24 points? Well, in the words of Conor McGregor,
who the is that guy?
Team USA had no business losing this match. I mean, like I said earlier, this ain't USA's A-team, but how in the world does the 2023 Defensive Player of the Year get outplayed by a journeyman? Like 8 points and 3 boards to 21 points and 7 boards in an elimination game? This is devastating. Just for the records, I don't agree with Noah Lyles. I still believe the NBA champions are the world champions, but man, this loss definitely didn't help that argument. I know. The guys I mentioned earlier on Team Germany are also NBA players, but still, this is elite-level NBA talents versus mid-level NBA talent at best, mixed with non-league talents. Something has to change going forward, but the million-dollar question is, what? So, here's a quick difference between an NBA coach versus an international coach.
I'm having points. I don't recognize what I'm seeing.
I know NBA coaches would probably get fired if they acted like the European coaches, but honestly, the soft-spokenness could be a reason why USA players like Jalen Brunson are saying this after the game.
We obviously didn't come to play ready to play from the start, but
Not ready to play? In an elimination game? How in the world does that happen? Don't get me wrong, guys. Steve Kerr is one of the best coaches in the league. But in World International games, where every game is like a Game 7, I just can't help but think that Team USA would have been just a bit more ready if their players were being talked to like this.
Serbia, tenen perfectament. Ara amb anglès ja.
That's both a joke and not a joke. Like, it doesn't have to go that far, but perhaps a bit of what Greg Popovich did years ago might do the trick.
I want some nasty. I want some nasty.
I want some nasty.
But aside from coaching, here's what else Team USA needs. "31 USA rebounds to 49 by Montenegro, 27 USA rebounds to 43 by Lithuania, 28 USA rebounds to 30 by Germany. How in the world are the disparities this big? This is Team USA, for Pete's sake, being coached by Steve Kerr, Eric Spoelstra, and Tyronn Lue. These are 3 future Hall of Fame coaches. How does this happen? Like, aside from their bronze medal match against Team Canada, all the losses in close games by Team USA have been because of their inability to win the battle of the boards. Whether or not it's a size issue or whether or not it's a toughness issue, one thing is for sure. Team USA is lacking in the rebounding department. And then, about the toughness issue, this is another area that just wasn't there for them. I mean, despite being heads and shoulders above these other teams in terms of pure talent level, no teams are really afraid of Team USA. Like, you literally had other teams openly mocking members of Team USA. That's something that would have never worked against the Dream Team or the Redeem Team. For example, y'all remember when Kobe ran through Gasol during the 2008 Olympics? It was that play right there by Kobe, which let the world know that he wasn't playing around. And that's a squad other teams wouldn't even dare mocking. Even LeBron James was like... Anyway, medalists is where Team USA finds themselves today after losing against Team Canada, which was perhaps the only team that came close to rivaling USA in terms of talent. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite rising guard in the league, and when you combine him with an R.J. Barrett who has seen huge improvements since the playoffs, and a Dylan Brooks who happened to have the best shooting day of his career, it's hard to win. But anyway, luckily Team USA will have a chance to redeem themselves sooner rather than later because, you know, if there's one thing that could save Team USA from complete embarrassment, it's that their A-level talent didn't participate. Jimmy Butler, for example, said that he doesn't care about the World Cup. But in saying that, however, they better care about the Olympics. I mean, unless they send their A-team, they're not going to win gold, silver, or bronze. Like, France is going to perhaps have Joel Embiid and Victor Wembanyama leading them. Serbia, who just went to the finals, is going to add Nikola Jokic into the party. Greece is going to have Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Team Canada is going to add Jamal Murray and Andrew Wiggins into the mix. If Team USA sends roughly the same team to the Olympics, it's not going to end well. But if they send their A-team, like Durant, Curry, LeBron, Tatum, Davis, Booker, Adebayo, etc., then they'll hands down be the favorites to bring home the gold, and it'll take a madman to bet against them. One aspect that's really hurting Team USA in international basketball is the fact that they rely too much on talent instead of the basics, like size. For example, in this play here, Tyrese Halliburton is a 20-point, 10-assist efficient player, but against someone who has a few inches and probably 50 pounds on him, he's barbecue chicken and there's absolutely nothing he can do. Here's another example. Anthony Edwards is clearly the more talented player when you compare him with Franz Wagner, but when there's a 6-inch height advantage, there's not much he can do. Another key observation through watching the games is that Team USA didn't have a vocal leader. That's a major reason why Zach LaVine said that Team USA in the 2020 Olympics would not have won without Draymond. The voice on the ground to keep everyone together, to keep everyone accountable, and to make adjustments on the fly. Team USA just didn't have that, and that's something they should really consider for all future teams. Otherwise, this'll happen. Just take a look. There was no communication on this play. Jaren Jackson Jr. was in drop coverage, which eventually became just a practice 2-dribble pull-up 3 drill for the Lithuanian guard. Here too, this was a simple out-of-bounds play, but there wasn't any communication about the backdoor cut, And as a result of a lot of these, Lithuania was able to score 110 points in just 40 minutes of play. Going forward in all international games, Team USA, in addition to talent, should really look for leaders who can bring their group together. Kobe in 08, LeBron in 2012, Carmelo in 2016, Draymond in 2020. There were always undisputed veteran leaders on the team, and that's another piece of the puzzle which was clearly missing here in this World Cup.